The Humpty Dance. Hump, hump. Good morning, you in the back room with Becky. And that's my chair aerobics. When I'm on the air, off the air, I'm always going to be smiling. Check that. This morning, I had some notifications to go to my Facebook page. And a lot of my relatives, Caribbean and otherwise, are on Facebook. So when I get there, of course, I had some messages and some responses and things, and see, they get to see everything y'all see. My family gonna get you if you hurt my feelings again. Well, here's the lowdown. Here is the lowdown. Okay, we're coming in for a close-up. I'm gonna give you the link before I leave, but I'm truly not trying to promote any more madness. I'm starting to get concerned about my white brothers. For real, because I'm reading them so well. If I could just hone that talent with my brothers, it would be some wonderful things, because we could really inform you before you do these stupid things. Did I not tell you all? Now, we're going back and revisit that subject. I wasn't going to name him. I really didn't want to talk about it anymore because I'm really upset with it. But the Donald again, he's on the agenda. Okay. I go to Facebook, and I'm just, reading my mail and looking around and looking at the posts where people have come and, RSVP and whatnot. And over in the side, in the corner of my eye, I see this picture of the Donald, I can't comb my hair, Trump. And it says 2012 for president. Okay, now all of my listeners, watchers, followers from YouTube, and my debate participants, did I not say that he had an ulterior motive? See, nobody is ever innocent of everything. They may not be guilty of the thing that you're pointing them out about, but they guilty of something. So I'm willing to entertain the same thought that just like y'all thought that Donald was, all clear in his motive. Now, I'm not even sure that the Donald has even announced his candidacy, but the fact that they requested his birth certificate and wouldn't take the short form lets me know that obviously he may be trying to get his background clearance to run for office. And those, according to, if you want to find out about how this process goes down, just go to any of the gov.orgs and link in and ask for law and ask for executive branch law. You can Google it, I'm sure. As for the process of all of the, different departments of the government, how they, look, we do the judges and anybody that's going to serve in office. Go over them with a fine-tooth comb, an x-ray machine, and a cavity search. So if Donald, who does not look like an illegal alien, is being requested to give his birth certificate, as they have said, and this is how this topic came up, he then says, well, see, I know y'all don't want me to play the white card again, the black card again. But in my feeble imagination, let's just go here with me for a minute. Well, if I had to do this, Obama would have to do this too. And I already have heard some things that, we feeding into whatever. Like I said, if President Obama is indeed a puppet of this huge government sub-organization, secret society, whatever. Donald Trump is, he's a businessman. You think The world gonna just suddenly be all better if Donald Trump is the next president. Okay, so this poll, oh, it's really upsetting me. It's really upsetting me to even entertain the thought of sharing information about the Donald. But they do have a link that you can go to, and it just amazes me because I think, most of the time I think that people have, nobody has pure motives, but you would at least like to believe that people's motives were not heinous in any way. And what I'm finding out, I think it's newsx.com. I'm having to go back in my history to find it. Okay, the Donald. We just have to be very clear on several things. Anybody going into politics, most of the time, they're going to be wealthy. Or if they're not wealthy, they got some political clout, because you cannot run for office in America unless you got some money. That's top of the game. Why there probably hasn't been a black president until now, because, there's no economic equality in this country, not really, So if Obama is getting a piece of the pie, what it comes down to business, I'll tell you, let's keep it real. So what? So what? He's 40 what president? How many of them before him came in here and maybe when they came out of office, some of the decisions they made benefited their family or benefited their company or raised their speaking engagement fee? Everybody has an ulterior motive. Hell, you got an ulterior motive for being here. So, and that's funny because I can't find it now. Even my computer will reject information. But Google it or search it. It's a poll. What someone has done is set a poll up and is asking that, would you vote for Donald Trump in 2012? And I'm going to tell you something. There are no coincidences. You're in the back room with Becky, and it's hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. Hope you make it through this one in a sound, safe state of mind. Don't let this stuff upset you. We're just talking. And if it starts another debate, then so be it. But the Donald has so much influence that it would be dangerous for someone like him to be in office. Are you crazy? And this is what I was saying the other day about how all these isms need to be broken down. Because what you got here is classism. Now, according to all of the American, and I'm going to call it not history, their story. This is a country that's influenced by the fact that the little man, the simple man, can rise and be the very head of this great country. You come here with an equal bill of rights. Everybody's the same. That's the lie they tell. So, I'm going to beat a dead horse, and I'm not even saying it's got nothing to do with color, except for the color of money. That's the real color, what we're talking about. And classism. That's right, classism. You think we are democratic? We're not a democratic society. Anytime you have a disproportionate measure, and maybe this makes me, somebody was saying that, basically, that Obama's mother was a socialist, which means, in break-it-down terms, she's a communist. Okay? Don't let people trip you up with semantics, see? It's like they said to me the other day that the president he's not black. Okay. Well, then that means everybody that's of mixed race, such as myself and others, let's go to see, what's his name, Gates? Let's go see him and get our genealogy tested and see, okay, I'm a quarter Italian, 1/3 Jewish, 1/4 Cherokee Indian, and I think I got a couple of drops of black blood. It's mixed race. One race. The human race. Hello? Okay. Now that we got that out there. That Donald does have ulterior motives. And the very reason that you all are applauding him is because he run all these companies and he's got all this money and yada yada woo woo. Is that all you gotta have to qualify to run this country? It's some money? Be able to run a company? He can't even run his household until later years. He did very poorly in his relationship. So I look at all of that. I'm sorry. Y'all want to judge people on how somebody else's mother or father lived? Let me tell you right now, that body that you saw back there in the background, that's the lady that takes good care of me. That's my assistant, Miss Tiny. I know she ain't coming on camera, so I ain't even going to. But Miss Tiny is my assistant, my trusted confidant, and she's my audience a lot of times. She's my encourager. She helps take care of my mom, and without her, I could not do the things I do. Sure you can. She wants to say something, blow my mind. Okay. Come over here, right here. Look right in there. There's the camera. There you
Hi,
are.
people. Love you.
So, yeah, time is passing. Well, you guys, I'll be back later this afternoon. I'm not going to kill you with talk because today I have a date. And it's kickoff time. Happy hump day. 3 days till my birthday. And I just got another RSVP. It's looking good over here for me. To the people. For the people. And by the people. What y'all say about the Donald? Let me hear from you.